Here's a quick look at the trades from Thursday, April the 9th, 2009 from the eMiniDayTrader perspective. Of course, this is just a shortened version of the 15 to 20 minute video that we go into great detail on the members site, but just a synopsis here to keep us up to date as to the condition of the market. Well, we can see here that the overnight trade moved above the 24 area that we were mentioning right in here. This, of course, is the profile formed overnight. Looping right here, that's the volume profile and the market profile. This is what occurred on Wednesday, and of course this is what happened today. So let's distinguish those with a different mark here. So once the market had rallied above 24 area overnight, you can see that it had spent quite a bit of time there, and then shot up very late in the overnight session, around about 8 o'clock Eastern time. It shot up from around 26 up to around 36, 40 area. And so our next target was in the 35 area and then up to 48. And as you can see that what the market did here is when it did open in the regular trading hours right here, it was above the 35 level, which we were looking at right about here, as a next area of support or resistance. Then our next one at 48. So you can see that the market almost hit the 48 overnight. Did early in the day session today. Spent a lot of time kind of back and forth, and then late in the day finally made new highs. So the structure obviously continues to be very bullish, and we will continue to monitor, especially in the 35 and 48 area, for support going into trade tomorrow. Here's the individual profiles on their own, and you can see that what I was mentioning previously was that we had that really strong run up and then this weak sort of sloping downward where we were anticipating some up movement. Why it started at 8 in the morning, I'm not sure. I never did hear any news as to why it actually took off at that time. Perhaps news related. There was really no news in the U.S. There may have been some outside of the U.S., perhaps in Europe or something that triggered that. But we were once it had gone above 24, of course, we were looking at continuation up. It's somewhat disappointing that it happens in the overnight session. As you can see, we're having a lot of these gaps lately. Of course, we had the one here that gapped us down, then we got the gap up, and now we've got another gap up. So, you know, the market just it seems to keep wanting to have these tremendous moves on the overnight market. We had several trades today. Our first trade was an attempt to get long from this deceleration bar here. Unfortunately, we were stopped out on that trade for a 5-tick loss. Then the market started to move higher, and while it was moving higher, it kept giving us indications to go ahead and get short. So we actually had 3 occasions here to get short. Let's see. There was actually 4 occasions here to get short. Oh yeah, this one here too as well. All of these hit our first objective. Only one of them hit our second objective. And so, you know, we're able to make a little bit on that, but not a lot, until it went ahead and rallied higher. Another deceleration here, actually able to get on board a bit of a down move on that. We had one other trade too that caught this down move. We were able to get short as it broke lower here for a couple of points. So not exactly great trading that we had today, but certainly our traders who've been with us for a while would have realized the condition of the market and the fact that the bulls really did have the upper hand, and we were expecting that once it traded above 24, which it obviously had done overnight, and then we were actually looking for a dip down towards about that 35 area. Never got it, which was another indication of the relative strength of the buyers. Not able to tip it down to known support, but instead starts making new highs late in the day. So we do have this 48 area as likely support going into early next week, and then the next major support would be down around 35. So that's a quick look at the market from the perspective of eMiniDayTrader. Of course, our website, eMiniDayTrader.com. If you've got any questions or comments, we'd love to hear from you. Just send us an email at info@eMiniDayTrader.com. And that'll be it for Thursday, April the 9th, 2009. So have a great long weekend.